On today's episode, we talk about our hopes for our achievements.
We talk about our favorite underground online shopping sites like Lowe's.
We rank your top 5 Christmas songs.
And our review of Akron's own Lockview. All coming up on the Segway Podcast. Hey, welcome to the Segway.
The best thing that happened to you on a Thursday.
That's right, recording live in LeBron's backyard. I am under the weather.
I know, you can hear it in your voice.
I know. I woke up this morning and I was like a wind-up clock or like a vinyl, like where it's like that. like just talking to my manager this morning, I could hear it. I was like, I gotta be quiet. Like, my masculinity's on the line here. I think it was the Browns. I said this on an Instagram live or a story. I think it was the Browns. I think watching it, it struck me to my core, like emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. Like, I think it was just, my body was just like, had enough. But I'm like chock full of vitamin C and Zicam and shit. So I'm drinking tea now. So should be good to go.
That's how you know you're done with the Browns.
Yeah, I'll still watch them next week though. Dude, but I had a Beyond Burger this week. I don't want to get too far into this because we're doing another first week food today. And I feel like that's cheating. But that is the best vegetarian burger I've ever had in my life. Like, if my eyes were closed, I would have thought it was real meat. It was thick. It was juicy. They toasted the bun. It was a good burger in general. It wasn't just a good patty with a bunch of shit. Like, it was a good burger. But man, it was great. How are you doing, Charlie?
I'm good. Do you ever wake up and your tongue is numb? This happens to me more than it should, but I fall asleep with like my tongue out in between my teeth and like my clenches like that.
Do you fall asleep licking popsicles?
No, just out. I'm like, and I fall asleep that way. I wake up, and my whole face is like numb.
Maybe because your tongue is out, it's losing saliva through condensation and science, and therefore your body is having to, it's panicking. It's thinking that you're dying, so it's trying to push all the blood away from your mouth because they're sensing danger. So that's why it feels numb, like when your leg falls asleep, but this time your face is falling asleep.
I think it's just because I'm biting it.
It could be, you know? It could be. Maybe you should stop. Try this. Try not biting it.
I've tried that. It doesn't. I end up biting it again.
Wear a mouth guard. Duct tape your tongue at night and just wrap it up. There you go. We'll keep everyone updated and let you know how duct tape tongue is gonna be. Dude, but that would be living a life without taste buds. Like, you would never want to eat anything yummy ever again. You could eat, boring shit, like salads for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like, you know what? Like, having no taste buds would be a curse, but also a blessing. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
This question came to me a couple days ago when I was walking Annie late at night, and it's when my mind wanders. That's when I think of things. So here's my question to you. There's no right answer. And I don't want a basic answer like, oh, it's tone or it's intention. I want to know what you really think about this, okay? What is, or is there, a difference between somebody who uses slang honestly in day-to-day life, like shook or yeet? What is the difference between that person and a person who consistently uses that slang ironically and sarcastically, but consistently? So they're doing it to make fun of that word and the slang, but they use it consistently. So it is a part of their everyday language, but it's ironic. How different is that from somebody who uses it all the time, genuinely?
Man, this is a really hard question.
Because the answer, in my opinion, is intention and tone. The person sarcastic is intending for it to be sarcastic, and their tone is to give you that awareness. But the fact is clearly they don't like people using it or think it's dumb because you can tell by their tone they're being sarcastic. But at the same time, if they use it consistently, they're not that different from people who use it genuinely.
If it's always being used, I mean, that's, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. That's really weird. I guess at some point you have to realize what you're doing. Otherwise, you've fallen into the trap.
It is a trap.
Yeah.
It is a trap. It's like at what point does it become part of your language where you use it And you still mean it that you don't like it, but you used it ironically so much that now you just use it, but you don't want people to think that you use it. This is the shit I think about when I'm walking Annie. Do you have any? Do you have any closing comments about that before you move on?
About that,
you didn't give the people a great answer.
I don't have a great answer.
What does your gut say?
I guess I think there's hardly any difference. I think is the answer.
Okay, what if I start? Okay, let me put it in your perspective. You hate piggyback off that.
Yeah.
And what if you start using it like, oh, to piggyback off that, like, you know? But then you just start using it. Like, when do you become your own enemy? When do you hate looking in the mirror?
What if it doesn't become the enemy? It becomes you've become so. I've become accustomed to your face.
But you still hate it.
Well, no, you don't though. If you might say you do, but obviously, if it's become so ingrained into your everyday language, you don't.
So you think you could actually start training yourself to like it?
Yes.
It's like beer. Like, you don't just like beer. You have to train to like beer.
Exactly.
So you don't like yeet. You have to train. You have to make fun of it long enough until it just soaks in your skin like suntan lotion, and then you start eating.
Yes.
All
yes.
right. I think you solved it. Thank you. That's all I needed to hear.
Okay.
I mean, we can cut this podcast now. Just kidding. What were you gonna say?
Oh, so I had Thanksgiving on Saturday with my family.
Nice. You know that was Thursday.
Well, yeah, I know.
You were too busy listening to the podcast.
Yeah, that, and also, I mean, we got a big family, so we did different stuff. Anyway, so Saturday we were coming back, and Stephanie had my sweater, and I realized that she had it in the back. I had gotten a new cologne. I got a new cologne that she really likes, I guess, because she was just smelling it the whole way home. I was like, "Were you smelling that the whole way home?" And she said, "That's none of your business."
Okay.
So
okay.
I think
that's a winner right there.
I think so.
Winner,
yeah.
winner, chicken dinner. All right, this is, if I'm being 100% transparent, this might be the last time this happens ever, because I don't think you guys care. It's, you know what I mean? It's like you keep holding the door open for somebody, and at first you're like, this will really, they'll be happy about this. They're gonna love this. They don't have to get germs on their hands and get sick from watching the Browns. And you know what? Then you stop getting thank yous. Then you don't even get eye contact.
You get like head nods, like,
yeah, if that. So I don't know if goals are working for you. They're working for me a little bit. We'll see. Anyways, goals, as if you couldn't tell what we were talking about. I'll give an update. So last month, my goal was to get half of my Christmas shopping done, which I equated to about 12 to 14 gifts out of about 24, 25 that I typically get. The upside is I did it. I got 17 gifts. The downside is my budgeting skills flew out the window. So I'm going to be not getting $15 Beyond Burgers. I'm going to be eating like lettuce and ranch for the next week. But I got some pretty bomb gifts for the people I care about. So so that was my update. I'll let you update, and then we'll go into our goals.
Okay, my update
this month
was that I'm trash, and I didn't do anything I said I was going to do.
I was waiting for that text about an open mic. I was just in my room with the light off, looking at my guitar, and I was calming it down. I was saying, "He'll call, man.
You know what's funny?
It's okay, he'll call."
I had the day picked out.
What day was it?
It was the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I was like, that was gonna be the day.
I throw darts though.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Well, that wouldn't have been worked anyway. So
yeah. So don't feel too bad. You know what? More than the music open mic, I do want to see you do stand up sometime.
I need to do stand up sometime. I need to write it out.
I still feel like even though obviously you chose these with the goal of hoping to get them done in mind. This is the month of your wedding, so we'll give you a little leeway, a tiny bit of leeway.
Thank you.
But
great.
So for this month, I was stuck between two goals. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. My goal that I'm not doing is my goal is gonna be to read 2 books. I don't do good with reading when I feel forced to read. Mm-hmm. Sometimes that is the only thing that makes me read. I really enjoy reading. Like, I love reading. But since grad school, I have this feeling during my downtime where there's this little voice in my head being, "Are you being productive? Are you being productive? Are you being productive?" And it really, really sucks. Whether it's watching Netflix or playing a video game or reading a book, it's like, am I being the most productive I can possibly be with my free time? And sometimes that just kills me, and I don't do anything in my free time, and I'm a big failure. So I'm not doing that one. All of that to say, my goal for the month of December is I'm going to try to be an early bird.
Oh,
yes. Yeah? Mm-hmm. It's attached to working out in the morning, but more than that, and it was also going to be going to bed early, but we know that's not going to happen. My goal is to wake up every day of the week. I'll say 6 out of 7 days of the week. I want to wake up between 7:30 and 8 every day, which isn't even, that's not too ridiculously early. I think it's attainable,
especially for like work.
Yeah, like normally I would wake up at 8 o'clock for my, or like 8:10, 8:15 for my 9 o'clock, 9 to 5 job. But so now I'm trying to make it like 7:20, you know what I mean? And get that little bit of workout time in. The tough part will be like Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
But I'll just feel better if I wake up early. So that's my goal. 6 out of 7 days of the week, I want to wake up between 7:30 and 8.
My goal is, gosh, it's real simple. It's
I want to live. I want to be alive on January 1st.
I want to eat less and walk more.
So how are you going to quantify that?
I mean, I don't walk that often. I need to walk my dog more often than I do. So I want to equate that to that.
Okay, so but what's your like measurable, like what is eating less, what is walking more?
I mean, eat for dinner, I don't want to have more than one plate.
Okay.
And then walking the dog more. I want to try to get him out. I want to try to get him out every day, but it's not going to happen.
You want to do like 3 or 4?
Probably like 3 at least.
Okay, 3 and 4. If you go 4, how about this? If you do 4, then that's one dinner that you can have an extra plate. Every day over 3 is one extra plate you can get.
Yeah.
Steph is listening, and I will be texting her every other day and checking in on you.
You should. That'd be great.
I'm not doing
I know,
that.
but still.
It's a trust factor.
So because it is the Christmas season and shopping online has basically destroyed the mall and everything else that you go to, we decided to do a list of things that of stores you should check out that are online. The store I recommend, obviously, is Amazon. A through Z, they literally have everything. Jeff Bezos owns my life.
I bet they'll really appreciate that shout out. They could really use the extra assistance. Us not mentioning Amazon might have been the only thing that kept like Walmart from committing suicide. And now it's going to go join Kmart in the backyard and dig its own grave.
Oh, you want to hear something real quick?
Yeah.
The old Kmart that is in my town is now for sale for $1.4 million.
Let's buy it. That can be our new office.
Yeah.
Women's section, because I've always wanted to go in. No, women's bathroom. The girls' room. Yeah, Amazon is sweet. Are you a Prime member? Do you have Amazon Prime?
Yes, I do.
I do too. Prime Video is pretty dope too.
It's really good. They have like all the Oscar-y stuff. Like they have Overlord, which I'm watching right now.
More importantly, they stream Thursday Night Football.
They do. They also have SpongeBob.
Oh, good. Do they have Family Guy though? That's a good question.
I don't think so.
Who has Hulu, I think? And I don't have Hulu.
I have Hulu.
Hulu's like, can you check and see if they have Family Guy? Because somebody has Family Guy and I don't know who it is. If you guys know who has Family Guy, let me know. Because it used to be Netflix. It's not Netflix. I used to be able to watch it on demand on Sling. Okay. Etsy. Etsy is my... What are you showing me?
Family Guy.
How many, though?
It's Hulu.
Yeah, but fuck. I'm not getting Hulu for Family Guy.
Okay.
Sorry, Seth MacFarlane, I love you. I think you're very talented, a little crude. Not getting it.
They have all of them. Sorry, go ahead.
Etsy. Crafts created by people for the people. If you like any semblance of like Saturday was what is it, Small Business Saturday. Like if you want to give a big middle finger to Amazon and all the big corporations, Etsy is a really awesome place to see what creative minds are creating out there. And it's cool because you can search like, you know, Star Wars or pillowcases or, you know, rings or anything like that. And it's stuff that people are creating. You know, it's like it's their passion, it's their hobbies, and they're trying to make a quick buck, which is cool. I just think it's a really cool opportunity to get a very unique gift, especially for the holidays here, and support a person making something or a small business rather than like a big corporation. I've gotten some really... Have you ever ordered anything off Etsy?
Yes.
I have too. I got a really cool pillowcase for Claire's mom.
I just got Stephanie's wedding present.
Yeah, see? Etsy is dope. It's reasonably priced.
I have 2 things to say about Etsy.
Yeah.
One is I have a friend that's on Etsy. Cat's on Etsy.
Plug.
I don't know her
Ah,
or anything.
Unprepared. That's okay.
My friend Katz is on Etsy, and also I don't like Etsy very much.
No,
I think they're overpriced for what they are.
It's the people making the prices.
I know, I know.
But think about it. If you had to create that's where
I know
corporation.
That's why I don't like it.
I think my wedding ring's from Etsy. Actually,
mine is too. I think.
Nice. So Etsy.
My next one, I had the app for a while, but I never ordered anything off of it. They're on Facebook ads all the time. Wish.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I heard a lot of people get screwed or got
Yeah.
screwed by Wish.
Some of my friends have Wish, and I've seen the stuff. It's not terrible quality, and it's really really not expensive. I mean, I think they're okay. I never bought anything off of it, but I know people that have. They liked it. So if you want something that's cheap from China, get Wish.
I love China cheap stuff. Everything I'm endorsing here. I have used. I did have the Wish app at one point as well, maybe a couple years ago, and I think I browsed through it one time, but it didn't have an it factor that kind of brought me in. It just kind of was like, eh. So my next online shopping place is called Brandless. I love Brandless. It's everything, like the majority of things are cheap because it's brandless. You're not paying inflated prices for the brand name or anything like that. So like kind of their whole stick is that you're buying really quality items that are just basic. You know, they're just wooden, they're plain colored, but you can get like kitchen utensils for just like $3 or $4. They have vegan items, they have organic items, like anything. Like I get like my pet bags for Annie there. I get my dishwashing like soap stuff from there. It's just cool because like they even send it to you in a recycled box. Like they give you a message when you get the email. It's like, hey, like when you see the box, if it looks a little dingy, like we're recycling stuff. Like we're not gonna. There's not a specific nice box just sent for your stuff. Like they're gonna recycle stuff. Their stuff's organic. It's cheap. They have some more expensive stuff. Like they have a blender that's like over $100 and stuff. But if you just want to use it for like daily cleaning supplies, utensils, pet products, you know, if you want to get your dog or cat some really like nice treats and stuff like that, I really, really recommend using Brandless.
I am plugging stuff that I have not tried because I don't shop very often online.
You only use Amazon.
I do. I really do. But Overstock is one I've looked at and I've thought about buying stuff from. I think they're reasonably priced and they have nice stuff. Have you ever used them?
No.
All right.
So I just recently found out, actually from Charlie. Well, he thought they were dead. They're not dead. They just been bought out. They sold their soul to GameStop. But you know what? I say good. Good job, GameStop. GameStop was like their beeping machine was just slightly beeping, like beep, beep, and then somebody came in with what are those called?
Oh, defibrillator.
Yeah, somebody came in with the two defibrillators that were both think. One said think, and the other one said geek, and they were just like clear, and GameStop's like I'm alive. Think geek. Think geek isn't necessarily. Have you ever been in an FYE store in like the mall?
Yes.
That's exactly what I think it is. It's like pop culture items. They'll even go categories for you. If you go in there and you feel a little overwhelmed, it's like, do you want to look at Marvel stuff? Do you want to look at Star Wars stuff? Do you want to look at Pokemon stuff? Do you want to look at Funko? Those little Funko things. I don't think I have. I wanted a Baker Mayfield Funko. If anybody wants to send me that for Christmas. So it's very pop culture. It's not necessarily, and I haven't checked the prices since GameStop bought it, so it might have gone up in price because, you know, like maybe you can sell like 50 Funko back for like $30 now or $20 or store credit. They're probably going to ruin it. So I would use ThinkGeek for this Christmas and then scratch that one off. But it's pop culture. It's fun. It's nerdy. They have cool tech stuff, you know, like, you know, you can get a R2-D2 watch or, you know, an alarm clock or, you know, whatever, like Marvel stuff. You nerds out there know what I'm talking about. ThinkGeek. GameStop.
The next one I have is Lowe's.
What the fuck?
So,
You're talking Lowe's here?
yeah.
My next one is this underground one called the Home Depot.
So my rationale is that they're my favorite, like, home.
Lowe's is my favorite Home Depot. Can we make a shirt out of that?
Repair store. You know, like I like tools and stuff, and like they have good.
And that's perfect. Lowe's is my favorite Home Depot, and then the back of the shirt says, "Yeah, I like tools and stuff." I got a little chest hair. What of it?
That's what I got. I don't know. Lowe's.
No, pitch. You got what else? You got for Lowe's?
They have good material. Their deals are very good, and their prices are good.
Are they actually better than Home Depot prices?
Their prices are a little higher, but their material is way better. Like the quality is much better.
Okay. I cannot wait to hear what your last one is. All right. Walmart. So this next one, do you remember? I'm talking to you, not the collective you.
Yeah, okay.
Those shirts that I would wear to some of our shows. Like one of them had the astronaut with like the space behind it, and then I have the alien one with the trees and stuff. So there's a website. I really like cool graphic tees. Like I don't like the idea of being like a walking billboard. Like I love Old Navy. Like it didn't make my list, but if I had like I was trying to keep a little bit more underground, but if it was more in general, like I would throw out. I hope you should do Old Navy then. Old Navy is literally my favorite store, my favorite clothing store. I shop there all the time, and they have great deals. But I don't like wearing something that says Old Navy 1994. Because if I was born in 94, maybe, but it missed by 2 years. So I don't like repping things like I'll wear a band T-shirt, I'll Rise Against, sure. But I like unique graphic shirts that don't represent a brand. So if you're looking for like a cool Galaxy shirt, or you're looking for a cool Forest shirt, or like a Skyline shirt, or like it looks like milk is being poured into a vinyl record, like something like that. Like if you like creative, unique designed shirts, graphic shirts.
I'm trying to wrap my head around
the milk one
being poured into a vinyl.
Or like an astronaut riding off into space in like a balloon, like a hot air balloon, like really cool, unique things like that. And you can search it out. You can type in alien, you can type in spaceship, or maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys like bears. I don't know. It's called Designed by Humans. I just think they have really cool graphic shirts. If you want to wear something a little flashy, I don't wear them day to day. I liked it for on stage presence, stuff like that. But they're reasonably priced. I think they're $25. You know what? For a shirt, it's a little pricey, but it depends where you are. Like if you're in LA, you know what? Maybe $25 is a great deal. And you're in Ohio and you're poor as fuck. Like you know, it's up to you. But I like it. I stand by it. The quality's good. So Designed by Humans.
My last one
is it Walmart?
No. Okay. It's a little more underground. It's called tcgplayer.com.
Okay. I learned what that is. That's trading card game.
Tradingcardplayer.com.
Cool.
Tradingcardplayer.com.
There's no G.
No, it's TCG.
Yeah, so trading card game, right?
Tradingcardgameplayer.com.
There it is.
Yes, that is right.
Gotcha.
And it's like a...
What do you buy there?
Trading cards.
Okay.
That's the market. It's just like rare, harder to find cards. Like... some Magic card that'd be really hard to find at like a store. They probably have it.
Is it? Can you sell stuff there and then they resell it, or do they have like shipments come in?
No, it's like kind of like eBay, or it's like person to person.
I like that though. That's like the Exchange, which is an in-person store, so it's not on this list. But I like that.
But like they also have stores that can sell to it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Good job. You ended strong. You ended on a high note. All right, this last one. It got under my skin in a bad way a couple months ago, but I'm still going to include it because you guys might like it. It's called Grove Collaborative. It's natural, earth-friendly cleaning stuff, cleaning supplies, like home goods. Like if you want like cleaning solution for your windows, counter wipes, things like that. It's very clean. It's similar to Brandless where it's like good products, not super overpriced. But here's the problem, and I know a lot of people are down with this, and in a lot of ways it can be really beneficial. It's one of those ones where when you do your first thing, like if you sign up today, you get this free package, and you're like, oh, that's cool. It's got like 8 cleaning supplies. It's got like a brush and all this stuff, and you're like, this is awesome. I really like cleaning. You get subscribed and they don't tell you.
Oh, really?
It's one of those things. Like I remember I was in Tower City, like doing work. And I checked my bank account, and it's like, you just, had your withdrawal of $60. It's like, what the fuck? But I got to flip it. Customer service was awesome. I emailed them, and I was like, hey, it's like my Grove Collaborative, like, representative was Alex. That was his name, I believe. It's like, hey, Alex, I just want to say I love the products. I think they're great. My intention was to buy again, but I didn't know I was set up on a subscription. I'll mail it back. I'll do whatever you need. But I would like a refund. It was kind of a crunch time. It was around the house buying time. So I didn't want to be a jerk because I do like the product, but I did not know I was getting set up for a subscription. Dude was super cool. It was like, we apologize. That's how it works. Keep the stuff. We'll still refund you. And so they take customer service very seriously.
That's really nice.
So I'm warning you that it's a subscription, but I'm also telling you that the customer service is great. Ask for Alex. and the products are really good. It's really good cleaning supplies. Some of it's Myers, which I think is a Target brand. Like hand soap.
Myers is good.
Hand soaps. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. It's good stuff. I like it. It might not be the best gifts for holiday season, but when you have family come over and they make a mess, use Grove Collaborative to clean it up. That's our list, so check those stores out. All right, it is high five time. High five. That is right. It is time. We asked you guys to rank your favorite Christmas songs.
I love this list.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
I hate Christmas music. I hate Christmas music.
I quit the podcast.
One of my coworkers, my buddies, was like, "Oh, this is gonna be so hard because it keeps changing every time. Every time a new song comes, I'm like, oh, that one's my favorite. I'm like, oh, that one's my favorite. And I'm like, I'm the opposite. Every time a new one comes on, I'm like, oh, I hate that one more than the last. So let's get into this.
Oh my god.
So let's also explain the stipulation because it's not about a movie. We're gonna see Knives Out. That's gonna be our second week cinema, which might be our last second week cinema. So next week next week.
Talk about that more next week.
Yeah, next week we will be reviewing Knives Out. And if we fail to get at least minimum 3 out of 5 of your rankings correct, we will record unedited a video version of one of our segments next week, and we will be eating very hot peppers, which we both do not like spicy. My initial instinct is it might be a would you rather, but I don't want to put that in stone yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if we fail, it's hot pepper time. How do you feel?
I got nothing to add to that.
Yep. So the Christmas songs that we asked you guys to rank include Let It Snow, Carol of the Bells, Silent Night, Jingle Bell Rock, and Winter Wonderland.
Yeah.
Shout out Turk for not listening to us and only saying, yeah, Jingle Bell Rock, that's it. It's the only one. Obviously, you guys know we lost 2 months in a row, so we don't cheat. But I did see Turk say that he only likes Jingle Bell Rock. Well, that doesn't help us out, Turk. We still love you. Yeah, so Charlie, take it away.
So I am so excited about this because I do like Christmas music because I am not a Grinch. So let's rank
I'm
them.
not a Grinch. I got to jingle my step the moment November starts.
My heart is only one size too small.
Yeah, it's a little tight. It's still trying to fit in its smaller heart size. It's trying to be fashionable. I don't hold doors open anymore, and I don't do goals. I like Carol of the Bells.
I do too.
But do people like Carol of the Bells? Do they even know what that song's called?
Yes.
Everyone's like, the Garmin.com song. Garmin.com.
Oh my god, no. No. Home Alone 2. Lost in New York.
See, Home Alone always makes me think of the...
Home Alone 2 has that awesome sequence where he's like getting stuff ready, and it's the Carol of the Bells. It's
Is
awesome.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't... I know the movie. It's got Tim Curry in it.
Yes.
He's the waiter or the help staff or whatever. I don't know what you're called. Bell people? Bellhopper?
Yeah.
He's that.
Bellhopper. But also, Jingle Bell Rock is Mean Girls.
Yes. And it's Jack Frost, where he turns into a snowman.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know where that happens in that.
He's his band that he's in. Is it Michael Keaton?
Yes.
Michael Keaton's band. He's a music band, Christmas music band, and he's playing Jingle Bell Rock at the beginning of the
Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Well, I know Let It Snow. That's the one that was
that goes Let It Snow.
Yeah, but it's also people were like, it's rapey.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't remember. I don't think
that was ever really in earnest, though.
I don't think people took it into consideration when they were ranking it on our list.
Probably not.
All right. My suggestion is Winter Wonderland is last.
Can you sing it?
I'm sick.
How's it go?
Walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman.
Oh, okay. I agree.
All right. Because nobody knows who Parson Brown is.
I don't.
Exactly. Nobody does.
So the guy who wrote it?
I wanted Sleigh Ride in here. All right, Winter Wonderland is 5. I hate Fun, but I really liked their rendition of Sleigh Ride because it played all the time at Old Navy. All right, Winter Wonderland is 5. I want to put Carol of the Bells first, but that's just because I'm biased. What do you?
I think it's a. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a fantastic song. August Burns Red does an amazing cover of it.
It's a banger.
Yeah, but I don't think people like it as much because it's not like joyful or whatever.
It's intense.
It's a minor song. So
I'm not putting it less than 2.
You won't put it less than 2? You won't put it like a 3? That's less than 2.
I mean, technically, statistically, it is less than 2.
What about Silent Night?
I don't know. Dude, I turn all of them off.
Silent Night.
Know what Silent Night makes me think of?
What?
Long Christmas Ride Home. Nicky Romo's son, who sang beautifully during rehearsals. There was that one show where he was stumbling, and then Alex Funk just came in and just knocked it out of the park. And I was like, damn, the boy can sing.
Yeah.
That's what it makes me think of. So should we put that one too, just because for Alex Funk?
2?
I don't know, dude.
Number 2?
So it must be 4 then.
Silent Night is really popular.
So wait, if you're questioning 2, and you're saying that Carol of the Bells has to be 3, you're saying Silent Night has to be 1 or 4. Which one are you claiming?
Listen, I don't think
one of these is true.
I don't think Carol's has to be 5.
No, Winter Wonderland is 5.
Sorry, I don't think Carol has to be 3.
Do you think it could be 4?
No, I don't know where to put it yet. I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet.
You want to put Let It Snow at 2 just for fun?
I don't know.
I think.
Hold on. Let's pick number 1. Let's pick the number 1 song.
All right, Carol of the Bells.
Okay, I think it's Jingle Bell Rock.
You want to put Jingle Bell Rock first?
Number 1.
All right, I don't care. I have nothing to go off of. Can we put Carol of the Bells too then?
Yeah, I like it. I don't see why not.
Everybody else could be wrong.
My mouth's like
we could be right. They could be wrong.
But Peppers.
I know.
Peppers.
All right, so now we got Let It Snow and Silent Night. My guess is Silent Night and then Let It Snow.
I agree with that.
Yeah?
I do.
I don't know why I thought you were going to fight that.
I think Silent Night should be higher than I think it is.
Okay, so this is what we have to. This is what we're going with. I'm going to read out loud and tell me how it feels in your heart and your soul. Jingle Bell Rock at 1. Silent Night. Quiet, timid song. 2. Carol of the Bells, the best one. 3. Bell Curve. Let It Snow at 4. And Winter Wonderland last, because no one knows who Parson Brown is, at 5. Lock and load?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we will be right back.
So when Tyler was looking at the numbers, he was like saying them like, do-do-do, do-do-do. It sounded like code to me. And it ended with, we got 2 out of 5 right.
That's true.
So I don't know.
All I want for Christmas is 1 hot pepper.
Oh, man. We're eating more than 1, though.
Yeah. Charlie was asking for milk. I don't think we deserve that type of forgiveness. We don't
deserve milk.
So we said Jingle Bell Rock, Silent Hill, Carol of the Bells, Let It Snow, Winter Wonderland. We were wrong. We got 2 out of 5 correct. The correct order is my favorite and Charlie's favorite. First with Carol of the Bells, then Silent Night, then Winter Wonderland and Let It Snow tied at 34. So I switched them. I let us have the right one for that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We lose. And then Jingle Bell Rock actually came in last with a score of 29.
Which I'm shocked by that.
Apparently people don't like Mean Girls. They don't like trying to shove their whole fist in their mouth.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you know that the guy from Mean Girls is in the Thank You Next music video?
Is he?
With Ariana Grande.
Good
yeah.
for him.
Yeah, I'm glad he's doing something.
Me too.
It's been about 14 years, but I'm glad he's doing something.
He was coasting.
He was. He finally, and I think now he's hitting his stride. Music videos?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, sometime next week, we will be live streaming or at least recording unedited.
Yeah.
A video of one of our segments eating hot peppers. Cannot wait. It's going to suck.
It's going to be awesome.
Also, I want to give a shout out. First of all, everybody that participates, from the coworkers to our friends, Logan, Cedric, Maddie, Ethan, I already said my coworkers, but you guys again, and Steph and Claire. Like, you guys rock. We appreciate you guys taking this. Every now and then we'll get somebody new that we don't personally know on Twitter. This woman, Kara Knight, reached out to us. Her favorite song is All I Want for Christmas is Hippopotamus. And even she put that on her list as still her favorite and put everything else below that, which is fine. You can mess with that. Turk, you can have fun with it. Turk, but you got to give us all of them. So, Kara Knight, we appreciate you participating. We appreciate you helping ruin our list so that we have to eat hot peppers next week. So, yeah, just want to give a shout out. We appreciate the participation, guys.
So this being the last month of the year, we decided that we were going to go a little old school, and we went to one of our favorite restaurants instead of like a underground one.
Yes. It's also the last month of the decade.
Yeah.
And this is kind of for me, I moved to Akron in 2010, so this is kind of a big restaurant for me for this decade.
Yeah. Not as much impact on my life, but I do like it.
I remember, me and Alex had like our 21 drinks, or when we were 21, we got those martinis there. And I remember you were there and you got a drink for your 21 birthday. Not a birthday celebration, but we went there around your birthday and you got your drink. And I remember you had like a suit, like a white shirt on, rolled up sleeves.
It wasn't my 21. It was like Alex's 21, right?
It was ours, mine and his, because it was April and March. But you went there when you turned 21 as well.
Did I?
Yeah. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't your party. It wasn't like we went there for your party. But around the time that you turned 21, we went there.
No.
Yes.
I was in Florida.
I'm not saying it was like right then.
Okay.
I mean, within like 4 months.
Okay.
Like 4 months before your birthday. Well, that doesn't make sense. 4 months after your birthday, we went there and you got some drink and then you drank it and that was it.
Okay.
Just own it.
All right, sure.
So Lockview. I mean, there's nothing. You all might say that Luigi's is more Akron than Lockview, but you would be wrong.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stand by this. Lockview is more Akron than Luigi's.
Lockview is in the heart of downtown Akron.
At us. You're seeing a live concert, you're ice skating at Lock 3, go to Lockview.
It's right there.
It's right there.
You can see it. It's in the title.
Lock.
View.
It's a lock. It's a guarantee. It's a success. We're biased. So anyway, let's begin.
Presentation.
I've always been a fan of the dimly lit setting.
I like it. I think it's fine.
I have sensitive eyes. Like I'll wear sunglasses on a cloudy day driving around.
I do.
Not just to look like a tool. It helps. Same with the bandana. It helps. Lets people know I'm not messing around. But my eyes are really sensitive. So when I go in somewhere that's, dimly lit, Emily did not light our candle tonight, did she?
None of them were.
None of them were lit?
No.
Not very romantic. Maybe this was the first time they didn't think we were on a date. They also used the tactic, which is really smart, where half of the wall is a mirror to make it look bigger. Mm-hmm. And that's smart. Have you ever ate up top, upstairs?
I didn't know they had one.
Yeah, they have a balcony up there. Limited menu, or at least at one time when I was there was a limited menu. But they have like the barista lights.
Oh.
And it's really pretty, We only get 3 nice months here where it's warm to do it.
Yeah.
But I like they got the 3 TVs over the bar. They got the big chalkboard where they write all their specials down. You can't read them. You can't read it. You need a telescope to read it, but it still looks cool. I've one knock against their presentation, but it's not fair, but I'm still going to say it, but I'll let you get to your stuff first, then we'll come back.
My presentation, I think it's better than an average bar, and the food's better than an average bar. We'll get to that. But I think it's about average.
Would you take a date there?
Yeah, I would. I probably would.
It's the dim lighting, isn't it? And
yeah,
when you get your thing,
lighting.
When you get your candle lit.
Yeah, it's in the tablecloths are black.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dark colors.
Yes. Yeah, it's very nice. You didn't get your makeup done right, go to Lockview. It'll be great. I think you were with me at this time. I think it was you, me, and Ethan. We went to Lockview for the Super Bowl. And they were like, because they have 3 TVs behind the bar, 3 televisions. They were playing a black and white movie, and
Puppy Bowl.
Yeah, you're right. One of them was a Puppy Bowl, or 2 of them maybe, and one was a black and white movie.
Yeah.
And we were like, hey, it was almost empty. We were gonna stay there the whole time. We were gonna pay. We were gonna get food. We were gonna get drinks. We were like, can you turn one of these TVs onto the Super Bowl? And they were like, we're not really a sports bar.
We're like, we don't need you to be. We just need a TV, please.
I have nowhere to knock them on here for this, and it was when the Seahawks lost to the Patriots on Russell Wilson's interception.
I won like $50.
Yes. So and remember we tried throwing snowballs across the street?
We did.
So I'm not gonna knock them for this. I just want to point it out that hurt my feelings. Was it that the same year that we went to Barley House and their internet went out and nobody could watch the game there? That had to really suck.
Because we went down the row. We went down from Lockview.
Yep.
I went to Barley.
Then did we go to Brewbaker's? Is that where we ended up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, at Barley House, your drinks are really syrupy. So suck it. I gave it a 4. My presentation's a 4.
It's nice.
What do you give it?
A 3.
Okay. For a score of 7.
Portion size.
So when you're eating at this place,
Yes.
do you think if we didn't have the appetizer, you would have felt like you had eaten enough food?
No. I always have thought that about the place. It is what you would expect. You can't go into Lockview expecting it to be melt.
Right.
And I don't mind that. I don't say that negatively. Cuz sometimes you're not starving. You don't need to get an appetizer. We'll get to cost. Appetizers in general aren't even that bad. So getting one isn't a problem. But if you don't get an appetizer, you just get a sandwich, there's some left to be desired.
Yes, I agree with that. You need both to make it a full kind of meal.
They have like burgers, they have salads, they have like a mac and cheese bowl thing, they have fish. But the like what they're known for, I guess we probably should have said this originally. They are a grilled cheese place, like comfort food. They have the whole list on their menu of different types of grilled cheese. I guess in today's day and age in Northeast Ohio, it probably would get compared to something like Melt.
Absolutely.
Before I went to Melt, I compared it to Mr. Zub's. And those ones both have big, you probably can't finish it sandwich. You'll probably feel sick. So it's almost nice in comparison to not have a meal that is going to make you sick. It's like, it's bigger than if your mom cooked you a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
But it has that love.
In a way, they're almost like siblings with Mr. Zub's and Melts. Like, they're all kind of in the same kind of family.
Yeah, Melt is the overweight older brother.
Yeah.
And Mr. Zub's is the middle brother who still has good metabolism and probably does sports. And then Lockview is the younger kid who can't wear the hand-me-downs yet because he looks like he's wearing a dress.
Yeah, that's about right.
So I'm biased. I really like their grilled cheese. They're just good sized grilled cheese. They put the little... Oh, we didn't say this in the presentation. They put the little umbrellas in the... That's something, right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
Okay. I give portion size a 3.
You give it a 3?
Yeah.
I give it a 4.
Okay. Okay.
Attentiveness.
We didn't even say what we ordered. We did not even say what we ordered. Should we just say that for deliciousness now? We've already failed this.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jeez. Okay, we'll save that for deliciousness. Crap. You guys don't even know what we're eating. It's a grilled cheese place. Use your imagination. I have never had knockout service at Lockview.
Okay.
Ever. And I've been going there for a decade. I've never been like, wow, they are really on top of this. But I also know that the servers are also the bartenders. So they got the tables, they got the booths, and they got the bar. But I've also never felt like they were overbearing. I never felt like that. Emily was our server's name tonight. She was fine. She knew the menu because I had a couple menu questions. She broke down the appetizer items for you. She came when we needed. She didn't rush us. I thought she did fine.
I thought she was very good. I'm glad she wasn't like hovery. I thought she was very good. I liked what she was knowledgeable. I asked her. She told me before you came in what the appetizers that were on happy hour or whatever were. And then I was like, I'm sorry, can you tell them to me again? And she was like, that's no problem. They're this. And I was like, thank you so much. And she gave us a big thing of water, but I think that's just her thing, right?
It is, yeah. But she didn't have to. She didn't have to.
She didn't like pester us for drinks or anything. She was nice.
It was good, not great. I mean, it was nothing over the top, but it was really good. It was not bad service. She was there when we needed her. She wasn't overbearing. I gave her a 4. I gave them a 4. I don't want to specifically... Emily. Like, I give Emily a 4 out of 5. I give Lockview, in terms of attentiveness, a 4 out of 5.
I gave Lockview a 5. They were there. They were good. When I came in, they were nice. They had asked me what I needed. They were.
Do they give you a back massage? They scratch your tummy?
They didn't do that.
Well, and you're getting him a 5? You know, dude from Main Street Grill
Chris
would have.
didn't do that.
All right, he thought about it though.
If I would have given him a 20, maybe.
All right, so that's a score of 9, and we are now at 23.
Cost.
This back hat for me, Tyler, they're gonna not be hurting for scores. Just be honest. Cost is fantastic at Lockview.
Yes.
You know, we mentioned that we probably do need an appetizer and a entree, but with the cost, that's probably okay.
Yes. You can get a burger. You can get a grilled cheese sandwich with their specialties. You can get like mac and cheese. All that stuff is like under $10. Like my grilled cheese sandwich that I got, which I'll explain what it was and deliciousness, was $8. I had water, and then you get goldfish crackers with it on the side. You can upgrade, I think, for $1.
Yeah.
To French fries or tater tots. I used to get the tater tots. Today, I'm a little under the weather, as you guys know, so I wasn't feeling too hungry. So I didn't upgrade, and I had water. So literally my meal, because Charlie, wait a second.
What?
Why did you have to buy the appetizer?
Because I lost that quiz.
Ah, that's right. Anyway, my bill was $8. $8.
Yeah, that's crazy.
$8. It is insane. If you're in downtown Akron, you get a great meal, like a comfort food meal, great atmosphere, and it was $8.
If you upgrade to tater tots, it's like $9.
$9. It's like one of those places like Barrio or Crave where the food is cheap because they want you to get drinks. It's one of those places that probably make their money off drinks.
Exactly. Well, it's more of a bar.
Yeah. But it's great because I'm not a big drinker. Like, I'll get wine here and there, but
Yeah.
like I'm the one that benefits from those places, and I love
Me
it.
too.
Except I get screwed at Barrio because their margaritas are bomb. But we're not talking about them. So yeah. So what else do you have to say about the cost? Because it's just great.
The cost for what you get is fantastic.
I give it a 5.
I give it a 5 as well.
That is 10, which puts us at 33 going into the last round.
Deliciousness.
So, this is a good time to say what we got. I've changed a little bit on my order. I mean, I haven't. I have not changed at all. What I'm trying to say is I have tried other things. There was a time when I was very, very low carb. I got a salad there one time, which was okay. Like, I wouldn't, if you're really hungry, I would not recommend one of their salads. It's not a big plate. And I've tried some other sandwiches, but my go-to has always, like, you don't even have to give me a menu. My go-to at Lockview is a number 12. It is a grilled cheese sandwich with mashed potatoes on the sandwich, and previously when I would eat meat and meat products, you get gravy on the side, which I think is a beef. I think it was a beef. That would be my guess. I don't think it was dark. It was like the dark.
It was really dark, right?
So I don't think it would
probably
be
beef.
Yeah, that's my guess. It was like a beef flavored beef broth gravy to dunk the sandwich in, and you get goldfish crackers, but I would also get tater tots, and I would dunk that in the gravy too. It's just comfort food to the extreme. It's not too big, but it's just the mashed potato. I've had mashed potatoes on burgers before. I've tried it because I had number 12 at Lockview, and I thought that success could translate to other restaurants, and it doesn't. It's like mushy. The bun isn't right. I've had mashed potatoes on other sandwiches, and it sounds like it would be success, failure. So whatever Lockview does is just guaranteed success. I highly recommend the number 12. It is delicious.
I got first of all, we got the appetizer, which Tyler mentioned, which is the chips and cheese dip, which is, I don't think I've ever had anything else there that was an appetizer.
No, it's good. It's a good sized bowl of yellow cheese, but it doesn't taste like Velveeta.
No.
It's better than that. With your fries, you know.
I got fries for the first time there, I think. Because I didn't get a regular sandwich. I got a chicken cordon bleu sandwich, which is, if you know what a chicken cordon bleu, it's fried chicken and ham and Swiss cheese. And it came out in ciabatta bread, which was one of my favorites kind of bread. It was really good.
To have a good crunch to it. Crunch.
Yeah, and they put a lot of cheese on it. It was a really good sandwich.
Did your teeth have to work with that crunch? You put them in
It wasn't that bad.
that clock in?
It wasn't like I was eating cereal.
That's good.
But it was really good. The the fries were like not meaty. That's not the right word, but
They was just sausages, Charlie.
like they weren't like skinny fries, but they're like potatoes.
Yeah, that's true. They are hard to explain because they're not skinny. They're not crinkle cut. They're just good size fries. I
Yeah.
tried one in the cheese sauce.
That was really good.
Really good. I think without getting into the score yet, I think when I think Akron restaurant, I think Lockview. I think it is as we're coming to the end of this decade. I'm so happy we picked this because I really think it defined like me since I've moved to Akron. That's been my go-to. When I graduated college, that's where my family was like, we'll go anywhere you want. You want to go Olive Garden? You want to go to Macaroni Grill? I was like, Lockview. Like, it's just, that's like, I associate it so hard. Whenever I thought about leaving Akron, which obviously I haven't done, but that would probably be one of the things I miss most. I think it's my favorite restaurant.
Yeah. What'd you give it?
I give it a 5 on deliciousness.
I had a score and I changed it.
You fuck.
I was gonna give it a 5, but I'm gonna give it a 4. And here's why. Thinking it back, it was very good, but the chicken wasn't fried. It was just like a grilled chicken.
They want you to live a couple more years so you can go to Lockview a couple more years.
Well, it's a chicken cordon bleu. And
You can't kill your customers. That's not a good business model.
I expected a chicken cordon bleu to be a fried chicken. It was still
You
very
mean like
good.
breaded?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was still very good, but it's just not normally what that's
Listen, it is not too late to change it to a 5. I can edit this whole thing out. Nobody
No.
will even know.
It's a 4.
Okay. So that is a score of 9, which puts this at 42, which isn't our highest, but it is closest to my heart. I'm going to sponsor Lockview every single episode we have, somehow, some way, until we die.
Okay. You got to make a deal with them or something.
Hopefully they listen.
Okay.
So I think that's probably Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah, probably.
42. Still very good. So that is our final first week food of 2019, of December. Let's talk about this now. It's as good a time as any. So we're thinking for next year to pick a topic like pizza or hot dogs, which I can't really do, or pasta or salads. And if you guys have suggestions, light us up. Hit us up in the DMs, slide on in like you're sliding to Steal Home, Omar Vizquel style. You know, hit us up. If you guys have an idea, like you guys should do the best pasta, or you guys should do the best pizza. So our plan is for next year, 2020, every restaurant we go to, we're going to be traveling around Ohio, and we're going to be only choosing that item.
I'm really happy with that because I have a tendency to pick pasta,
Yeah, and maybe we'll do pasta. Who knows?
but it would get me out of that rut.
Right. So, and that way it's not like, we'll go to Fisher's and then we'll go to Bugsy's. You know, it's random.
Yeah.
So if we pick a topic, an item, the best in Ohio, and then we're going to seek out the places that claim to have the best in Ohio.
I like to travel a little more for first week food.
Yeah, because there's no incentive for us to do it. Like, look at us. We're so lazy. We just picked a place we've been going to for 10 years.
Yeah,
Which I
exactly.
love, it means a lot to me. So I'm glad we did it. But I think next year, adding that type of incentive, it's just more structure. You know what I mean? It's like it's more value for you guys. You guys are like, man, I really want to get a piata, but I don't know where to get the best piata. We'll tell you if that's what we choose.
How far are you willing to go?
Forever. Dayton,
I
Cincinnati, Parker's house.
okay.
Parker's
house. backyard.
We'll go from LeBron's backyard to Parker's backyard.
I would do that.
He just got a job in Dayton. Is that right?
Yeah.
Good for him. Good job, Parker. We're proud of you. Proud of you.
Yeah.
But that, for now, is our first week food for 2019.
So that was our first week food, and thank you, Lockview, for being so consistently good. So as this year comes to the end, we talked about this, and we're going to compile a list of all the things we've ranked, and we're going to do a ranked list of those rankings.
Yep.
Yeah.
The goal is to look back based on our scores and see if we agree. Looking back, we're going to see, this one came in first, this one came in last. Do we agree with that? And we'll have a joint conversation about that. It'll be a good reflection time.
Yeah.
So
whether that be part of a podcast or its own separate, we'll see what happens.
right, like whether it's on the paraformal episode or we do another one, like a bonus Friday one or whatever, like keep an eye out for that. But that's our plan. We want to kind of have a good reflection on, since July, what we've ranked and where it kind of lands now.
Yeah, but other than that, happy first week food. Don't forget to review on Facebook, on whatever you listen to. Just give us 5 stars if you are comfortable in that realm to do that.
Hit that subscribe. It's the best way to make sure you never miss an episode.
Yeah, don't forget to follow.
Yep. So if you got any friends or family that you think would enjoy it, share it. This is the time for thanks and giving and
That passed already.
You can still be thankful.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you forgot to get a gift for somebody, if you forgot to send somebody that thank you text, you know how to make it not awkward? Send them our link and be like, hey, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. You can't end there. That's just awkward. They're going to be like, it's like 4 or 5 days too late. No, don't do that. Send them our link and that'll bridge the awkwardness.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. Do that.
It's that Yuletide kind of like, I'm going to shave my hair off and Tyler's going to get me brushes and he's going to get me the chain to my watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that kind of Yuletide love?
Yes. That's deep.
That's a story. Anyway, so thank you for listening to the podcast. Tyler, this is your line.
As always, this is the segue.
The best thing that happened to you on a Thursday. Why?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Put that away. There are children listening to this podcast.